What do you mean, bro?
Man, the myth, the legend.
MP, you got
What I be hearing on YouTube?
You better watch out.
What I be hearing on YouTube? What do you mean, bro? What I be hearing on YouTube, bro? What I be hearing? What I be seeing? What I be saying? What do you mean, bro? Seeing this stuff on YouTube is absolutely preposterous, bro. Absolutely preposterous. Absolutely preposterous, yeah. What do you mean, bro? What the fuck, bro?
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And the new power rankings, still only the first month of the season. Here's a chance to compare early returns. Taking a look at Minnesota, they sink a little bit here in the rankings, still, though, remaining in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Bulls, they've started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got Vucevic. Buzelis out there with Dosunmu.
Buzelis go off, bro. What do you mean, bro? Pass to Buzelis, bro. What do you mean?
Minnesota, Edwards on the wing.
Get it done.
He's joined by McDaniel.
I'm just saying, Chad. All the critics may laugh. All the critics might say. But when it comes down to it, I'm just all around player. He can drop that.
Oh, Kevin, I'm a sweet potato pie lover, but I tell you, man, I love it all. I can't wait.
Randall outside, fires the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 18 straight wins. Just remarkable.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created has you just impressed and a little scratch in your head, because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this group. That's not going away, but I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
What do you mean, bro? All around the critics may laugh. The critics may speak. But if all said and done, what do you mean, bro?
Wide open shot from McConnell. Good on the triple.
Edwards moving that orange like a real pro.
The critics may say.
Outside White. Back to MP. Bulls moving the ball around. Vucevic finds White. To the inside. It's tipped. Pass to MP. And it's McConnell.
I missed that shot. What do you mean, bro?
Minnesota's drawn 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Takes it inside. Lays it up off the glass. McConnell's got his second basket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable.
What do you mean, bro? How do I miss that? This game is fixed, bro.
Still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here's McDaniel. Following the miss.
This game is fixed, bro.
Well, it's nice to see young guys like McDaniels come onto the floor and make the right play.
Back to MP. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And
This
once
game
he
be
got
fixed,
to
bro.
10, I think he was
Okay,
surprised
fixed, bro.
to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's McDaniel. 11 points last game. Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college.
What do you mean, bro?
Tremendous basketball.
I'm just saying, Chad.
And length.
What do you
and
mean,
bounce.
bro?
Now he's
Critics
worked on
call
refining
me
his
fresh.
skills. I think the
Critics
biggest
call
thing
me
that's
this.
impressed me
You should see my
not only
comments
his
like in my
ability, but
YouTube
his
channel.
poise.
What do you mean, bro?
He's not a guy
You're
that
trash.
plays
You
frantically.
can't do this.
He
You
plays
can't do this.
with
But I do it on the
intentionality
field.
and
What do you
purpose.
mean, bro?
And that's a tough thing to do when you've got his
You
athletic
can't do
ability
this.
and
You
you're as
can't
young
do
as he
this.
is.
Alexander Walker, he's checking in for McDaniels. And the Bulls making a change.
And you heard about
It is
courage?
checked in.
Pretty son, he called duty because he can't cut it. What do you mean, bro? And you heard about courage? You heard about courage, right? What he said about Call of Duty, right?
3 minutes played. Here's Randall. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that
What
shot
about
back
Curry? What he
before
said,
the
right?
defense could do anything with it.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
You know what he said about courage, right?
Minnesota Timberwolves coming to this one following a loss to Dallas.
Courage,
Yeah,
right?
for that loss, you
That's
take
the joke
credit
of Call of
to
Duty,
their
right?
defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you
Joke
can
Call of Duty.
justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
The Bulls have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And we have a special report coming to us from Shams Charania on the Magic. Shams, what's the latest out of Orlando?
Hey, Kevin, they're hoping to get their offensive boost with the addition of DeMar DeRozan. This is an all-star caliber player who's thrived in multiple systems, and I'm hearing they have no doubt that DeRozan will slot in and provide an instant scoring.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And there's Buzelis on the assist by MP.
Don't Call of Duty. Y'all talking about Call of Duty trash. You can't talk about Call of Duty. We're talking about real. I play extra Call of Duty. I don't talk about it.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Back to MP. Pass to Vucevic. Here's White. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And really keeping the ball hopping
Courage,
around.
you talking about these commentators,
The
bro.
last 5 trips they've had.
How about Timmy Sandbag?
Great
How
pass
about
leading
Timmy
to a basket.
Sandbag? You know what these
Really
cattle
sharing the
for?
show.
I know you. If you ain't heard of Timmy Sandbag, with absolute. Talking to his imaginary friends.
The ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I
There
mean,
you
he's
go.
a double threat.
Can he pay attention to the chat?
Minnesota
Can he
shooting
pay
their
attention to the
first shot
chat?
tonight
What do you
from the
mean?
charity stripe. That free throw, good. We got a
Can he
timeout
pay
call
attention to the
from
chat?
Chris Finch.
What do you mean, bro?
He's gonna have a discussion here on the
That man
sideline.
get tons of
And
subscribers.
let's head
What
over
do
to
you
the
mean, bro?
sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Miami got the job done. He dropped in 38 points and he got lots of great looks, shooting it at a high clip. The level he played at that one was incredible. Now he always wants to play his best against their rivals and, to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys,
What do you mean, bro? Can he make a perfect read? What do you mean, bro? The video games. What do you mean, bro? These 2K players. I thought I got played 2K. Should have won the game, but his own selfishness lost the
Yeah,
game.
you know, all indications are that he feels good
You
coming
can't
into
make this
this.
shit up.
Feels confident.
What they say about this jail, bro. Can't make it up.
Nikhil Alexander Walker out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Williams. And it's Hachimura in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for
Can't make it
Minnesota.
up yet. You just can't.
To the paint, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Can't
And
make
just
this shit
running
up,
the
yo.
offense.
You just can't.
White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit
You
of
can't make
everything.
this shit up. Just
Timberwolves trail
can't.
by 7. Here's Alexander Walker.
Can't make it up, Jeff.
For the dunk.
You just can't. Can't make it up. You just can't. Point blank. Just can't make it up. You might just can't.
Makes that kind of play.
You know, when
Can't
you're
make it
looking
up,
to
Jack.
close the
How the
gap,
game
you
try to
need
screw
guys
you,
who
never
take it
can.
upon themselves to step up, take the initiative to
Game.
make something happen.
But I do unthinkable, Jack.
Still without a basket.
Like Call of Duty.
Here's Gobert. Good, great play by Williams to shut it up.
Clearly, the strength of
Like
Gobert's
Call of
game.
Duty. What do
Tough
you
cover
mean,
down
though?
low.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks, in rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
A shot by Alexander
You just
Walker.
can't make it up, check.
The Bulls
What do you
leading by
mean, bro?
5. Out left to the wing. Back to MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
You just can't make it up, check. Just can't.
Edwards against White. Pass to Hachimura. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the
Can't
contact.
make it up, check. Just can't make it up. Oh, what's the comments in my YouTube channel, baby? What do you mean, bro?
And 3 rebounds. Even though
Can't
his
make
numbers have been
comments up,
more than
Chad.
solid, I think
You
he'll
can't
want
make
to step
comments
his
up.
game
You're
up
trash.
to another
You're
level.
this.
Yeah, you
You're
know, on
that.
paper,
You can't
those
do this.
numbers
You
are
can't do
terrific.
this.
Most players would be
But when I
thrilled
do it
with
on the
those
field,
numbers, but as
they
good
be
as they
in
are,
awe.
I know this guy expects more of himself.
They be in
And
awe.
some changes here for the Timberwolves. McDaniels comes in for Williams. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Nikhil Alexander-Walker. Then for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Collins. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey. Dosunmu.
Yeah, how do you miss that?
And they
How do you
haven't
miss
been
that,
able
man?
to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the
You got
board,
me all you can every
certainly
shot,
seeing the
Jack.
effort.
And they've got to talk to each other
Tell
on
me how you
their
miss that, how you
miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
But I reverse the trend.
Lead pass was put in just
I
the right
reverse the
spot.
trend, bro.
MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Gets the ball inside and gets it done. Nice work by MP.
McDaniels kicks to Hachimura. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Bulls
Bro,
leading by
reverse the
4.
trend. What do you go?
MP
Bro, make the
finds
extra
White.
pass. What do
Here's
you go?
Hernandez. It's MP muscling his way for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Left side, Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it
What do you mean, bro?
plain,
The first
simple,
pass,
one-handed, just like pound cake.
Yes.
Here's Edwards. A shot off that time. White with the defensive effort. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
What do you mean, bro?
My friends, is
That's
a
what I do.
dagger on the way
I'm
to
not
the
selfish.
line. That three-pointer
What do you mean, bro?
when it comes right at the end of the half.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Ahead by 9.
I should get a million likes. I should get a million likes. I should get a million subscribers. But I know. What do you mean, bro?
And we'll be right back.
Because these
after
Warzone
this.
streamers. Warzone streamers, chat. Warzone streamers, chat. What do you mean, bro? Encourage that, whatever that guy name is, talking stuff about Call of Duty. He just can't cut it. What do you mean, bro?
Hey everybody, first off,
Bob
let's take a
Cheers and
gander at
Warzone.
what's been happening on the trading block.
We know about DeRozan's consistency as a scorer, but he's also become a tremendous playmaker, which keeps the defense guessing and the offense humming.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. And that is a wrap.
Courage.
Now let's send you back
Courage.
to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third
Captain
quarter.
Courage. They call him Courage. They call him Crab Courage because he can't cut in Call of Duty. He can't cut in no game. What do you mean, bro? That's all his content is. How about he a Fortnite player? And I saw 13,
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game.
an 18-year-old. Play better than Courage. What do you mean, bro?
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches. And we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all. all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient.
I saw 8-year-old. I watched 8-year-old drop the club. What do you mean the way he was playing, bro? Out his mind, bro.
The reality is that it's easier to
I love the
change
youngsters,
one
bro.
coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing.
So for Chicago right now, Dosunmu is out there with Buzelis. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic, and it's Hernandez at the point.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensive.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Down low. Bucket, MP with a tough shot.
Showing a lot of muscle on the interior. MP unaffected by the defense there.
What do you mean, bro?
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. McDaniels gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Why did you say that? I saw a youngster. Play out his mind, bro. Play out his mind, bro. Youngsters. Man, ain't out your mind, man. The communist state. Like, what do you mean, bro? Play till you play out your mind, bro.
Randall outside.
He's dead age. He's deep. What do you mean, bro?
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A three-pointer, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And now the latest from our reporter, David Ullman.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it too. So I'm throwing
I've been through that a long time ago. Play the consequence.
Thank you, David.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Buzelis, it's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
It's stolen by White. To the middle, here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and
Youngsters playing out their mind. What do you mean, man? Youngsters.
Williams is checked in for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker comes in for T.J. McConnell. Chicago.
I'm just saying, Chet. I'm just asking, Chet. I want you to give me my chat. If you think on this earth, can't streamer.
Timberwolves trail
Be on
by 10. We've got Williams, Nickeil Alexander Walker out there with Jackson. Then it's Rui Hachimura.
As many streamers I watch on YouTube, I watch their gameplay. They should, like I told the chat, one day.
Finds Giddey. Back to MP. Williams with the block.
What the block? Welcome to the block party, bro. What do you mean, man?
Retain possession here.
Welcome to the block party, bro.
Hernandez passes to Giddey. He's looking for MP and finds him. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. MP's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Chicago.
No, I'm just saying, Jack. Who do you
Now here's
mean
Jackson. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to MP. Minnesota with the
What do you
rebound.
mean about being selfish here, bro?
Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home.
Grizzlies, bro.
That'll be
What do you
the
mean,
last of
bro?
3 straight at home for the team. Reed with it. Giddey defending. Fires from 14. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 10 on the bucket from Reed.
All Reed's looking for is an opportunity. They've given him that, and he's been outstanding.
Smith the pass the ball. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Alexander Walker. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 78%.
I'm just saying.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan.
People in my YouTube channel,
he's going to have some
be saying this, be saying this, be saying that, be saying that. Be saying all type of stuff be saying in my YouTube channel. I listen to all the comments, read all the comments, all the critics in these streets.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Buzelis comes in for Jalen Smith. Osumu, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Edwards dishes to McDaniels. McConnell with it. Pass to Randall. McDaniels with the ball. That's in. Coming on the assist from Randall. Randall's got 3 assists in the game. Osumu, the pass to White, to the middle. Here's Hernandez. Off on the layup. Timberwolves trail by 9. McConnell finds McDaniels. Off target with his 3. And stolen by Randall. The layup off target. Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
You can see how Edwards has really developed and
worked on his handle. The slam cam all on his face, bro. What do you mean? That's a posterized, bro. You posterized.
You can see how impressive that move was. Here's Hernandez. Gobert.
I missed that shot.
Timberwolves have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. Edwards, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for Chicago. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead, and that one drops for him. Hernandez has got 22 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Big time. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
To the right side. White the pass to Hernandez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 24 points for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Edwards, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Chicago.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
That's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, it's still nice to get that sweep.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
McConnell plays it up and bakes it in. 23 seconds left in the game. And so the Bulls now can just hold on to the ball. Here's MP to the paint. It's deflected.
Oh, my goodness. What do you mean, bro?
And here's McConnell.
What do you mean, bro?
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in.
Bye.
See you next time.
Say in my chat. What do you mean, bro? My comment they say in my chat. What do you mean, bro? My comment. About the comments. What do you mean, bro? About the comments in my chat. They say to do Twitch. I wish I could get the Twitch comments, bro. I wish I could get the comments on Twitch. What do you mean, bro? Comments on Twitch. The comments on Twitch, yeah. What do you mean, bro? Let's see what the comments got to say, Jeff. Let's see what the hypocrites what they got to say. Let's see, chat. Let's see, chat. Can I go viral on YouTube? Boys are trying to make money. What do you mean, bro? Boys are trying to make money. What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? What do you mean, bro? What are you talking about, bro? How did I get 1,000 subscribers? What? What do you mean, bro? Do you hear the comments they're making on YouTube, bro? Or what do you mean, bro? The amount of comments they make on my YouTube channel. I should get 1,000 people. I'm like, oh, what subscribers that I got? Subscribers I like, they don't like watching live NBA game, but they like watching reruns, bro. I want to have a conversation with my channel. I'm gonna ask you. What do you mean, bro? I did my last one, chat. I gotta get off. I gotta go start. I'm thirsty as hell. Thirsty. This is my last one, chat. Last one, I gotta get something to drink. I'm thirsty. I'm sweating. What blood is going to this bitch? I'm thirsty, girl. There's no drink on it. Star Spangled Banner yet for the land of the free and the home of the brave. I'm all fired up. Let's go.
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star Spangled Banner.
I gotta make my Twitch video, my second Twitch video for today. I'm getting battles on Twitch. Oh my goodness, look at slam dunks. Yeah, look at me, bro. Look. What do you mean, bro? Look at this. What do you mean, bro?
Hey everybody, we're coming to you
me.
live
I got no donations, no nothing. I got my whole cash app on there. There you donate, bro. What do you mean, bro?
Alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaFleur.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for C.J. McCollum.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And the starting group for Chicago. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's MP, then there's Dosunmu, and it's White in at the shooting guard.
Do you hear the modern games that are coming out?
Jones is small forward with Zion holding down the floor. And it's Murray, and it's Hawkins.
Wouldn't dare play that game. Split game 2. Who does that? A game incomplete. What do you mean, man?
Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow they may adjust the rotations a bit.
It'll be the Pelicans off the tip.
A game incomplete. What do you mean, bro? A game.
Pass to
video
Williamson.
game.
Now Murray. Outside Jones. Launches it. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Here's Buzelis. Over Williamson.
Oh,
shot by Buzelis, no good.
Off shot.
Here's Hawkins. He played a great game against San Antonio. They kick it out to Murray. Pass to Hawkins. Lets a three fly. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, BA. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes
Zion,
sense.
bro. What do you mean playing against Zion, bro? What are you talking about, bro?
Laid out with Giannis.
Playmaker, bro.
If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
You shoot the Pelicans.
Here's Jones. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Well, the open man's out there. You got to feed him, and Murray gets the job done.
Inside, here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Hawkins. Tries again. The shot by Misi, no good.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Here's MP. Pass to Buzelis. Dosunmu outside to the middle. Here's Hernandez. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You know, I like to see that kind of toughness from a young player. MP willing to put his body on the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
I can't make my free throw word nothing, bro. What do you mean, bro? Look at this.
Free throw.
Can't make nothing, bro. It's some of it. How do you work about this?
They've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Here's Murray. And it's Chicago with the board. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
So few teams in the history of the NBA have ever put a streak like this together, so it's really impressive. My prediction, the streak continues.
Jones, pass to Murray. Buzelis grabs the board.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, nice shot by MP.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
And dialing into our broadcast remotely, I'm told we have Shams Charania here with a special report. Shams, take it away.
Thank you, B.A. The story right now is with the Orlando Magic making some early season roster adjustments. They're hoping to get their offensive
What do you mean, bro? People are all good.
of DeMar DeRozan. This is an all-star caliber player who's thriving multiple systems, and I'm hearing they have no doubt that DeRozan will slot in and provide an instant scoring.
Good stuff there, Shams. Thanks for keeping us in the loop. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Timberwolves was a man on a mission. He ended up with 26 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Greg.
B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And going up against a team that had no answer for him, we'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Pass to Jones. And here's Williamson. Williamson is doubled. Here's Hawkins. No good on the three. Bulls leading by 4. Back to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 10 points in the game.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Murray passes to Jones.
Go short?
Back to Murray.
Yeah, I'm gonna go short to this. Get off.
To the paint. Here's Hawkins.
What do you want?
It's good. And the assist goes
You
to
going short?
Murray.
I like how the confidence shows up for Hawkins down there. It doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Drink more water. It's my factory. Do something to drink.
Now MP. 10 points for him.
Man, I messed up.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Both teams will make substitutions.
Give some water, bro. Give me some water. Any kind of water. Get it. Hey, get that. Get a big one. Yeah, get a big one. Get a what's next?
They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
The ones that are like the little ones.
was totally against him.
The little one.
Making some changes. Ellis is checked in for Smith. White comes in for Ball. And MP subbed in for Dusumu. New Orleans shooting their first free throw this game. Alvarado and McCullum comprise the backcourt. Then there's Zion Williamson. And it's Misi in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Hernandez. And it's Boston with the rebound. Boston's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
White finds MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Yeah, this defense looks absolutely helpless trying to stop MP right now. He's having his way out there.
Alvarado outside. The 3 is up. Chicago with a rebound.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Down low, MP drops it in.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
The Pelicans trail. McCullum outside. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williamson left side. Alvarado. The offensive rebound. There's the 3. Out to McCullum. 4-3. And that one's good.
It's already made 3. What do you mean, bro?
CJ has such trust in the mechanics of his shot. He gets the ball. Is able to drop right into that J.
You know, Brent, C.J. McCollum is just a natural leader, a classic connector.
C.J. has been amazing since day 1 coming into the NBA. I have no doubt that C.J., after his playing career is over with, is going to spend a lot of time either in the front office or in the league office, the way he presents himself and promotes the game.
What do you mean, bro?
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Here's Alvarado. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Williamson. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The putback. Collins with the rebound. Chicago leading by 3. Back to MP. MP capitalizing in close.
Battling in the paint, MP not letting himself get pushed around.
Williamson outside. 15 seconds left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. And again, New Orleans no good. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
$10,000 shot. Will she make it, Chad? I believe her. Let's go. Will she make it, Chad? Let's see. Youngster. What do you mean? Almost made it, Chad.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Chicago Bulls.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch that.
Yeah, no Tyler ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I know you would understand, Ernie.
And now a subject that's always of
trades. What do you mean, bro? We making trades in these leagues, bro. What do you mean, bro?
We know about DeRozan's consistency as a scorer, but he's also become a tremendous playmaker, which keeps the defense.
They wouldn't dare trade me.
Offense humming.
They wouldn't dare trade me, bro.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Ryan Anderson for the start of the...
Unless I get too old. Unless I get too old in the streets. Unless.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He has come out energized, and as a result, he's been crushing it offensively.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. They've got Nikola Vucevic, Sumu out there with Buzelis. Then it's MP, and it's White in at the 2. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, Parker.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Williamson outside. Back to Murray. Outside the arc. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
MP again. And now an 8-point Chicago lead.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-of-one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Here's MP. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Hernandez got 8 points in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And let's have a look at the leaderboard to see which point guards have been outperforming their peers in the steals category the last 10 games. DeJounte Murray third.
Swiping the ball involves so much. It's reading passing lanes, understanding the offense in general, and taking high percentage risks. They do all of that.
Well, proactive style of defense is one thing, but using your smarts is another. They've got great anticipation of where that ball is going on any given play. They've read the scouting report.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Brent, what's something you've seen from Murray's time in San Antonio to now?
I missed that shot.
No stoppage NBA of the type of work that DeJounte Murray puts in. Now, he's had to learn a new system, but he's adapted to that, and he continues to play both ends of the floor to make an impact.
Down low. Here's MP. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Hernandez got 30 points.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
They get the rebound. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to White. Now here's Dosunmu. Here's MP. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 32 points in the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Williamson outside. Back to Murray. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Murray's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Hot, bro. What do you mean, bro? Like 9 degrees in my house, bro.
To the strategy here.
I feel for the AC, bro.
Josh Giddey.
You got a lot of green spots. Green spots too.
Pelicans trail by 18. Alvarado and McCullum comprise the backcourt. Then there's Achua, and it's Boston in at the 3 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Giddey. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Giddey's got 9 points now in the second half. The Pelicans shooting only 31% of the game. McCullum outside. There's a screen. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Collins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Smith. Yes, it's good.
The defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Alvarado with it. McCullum outside. Achua finds McCullum. 6 on the shot clock. Alvarado outside. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to McCullum. Back to Alvarado. Outside Achua. Here's Boston. Well, Brendan, a players' league. You think there's a point at which players have too much say?
I don't know, B.A. I think it's always a fine line between what it is that both management and ownership is trying to do. This is entertainment, after all. But you got to lean into the players. You got to lean into the personalities. And as long as there's a respect for both of those areas, the league and the game will continue to grow.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
McCullum against ball. And again, New Orleans no good. And here's Chicago. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Collins left side. Back to MP. Here's the floater.
I missed that shot. That shot.
And so McCullum will bring it up for the Pelicans. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to Achua. Over MP, and it's Achua. That time on the assist by McCullum.
In the paint, Achua can be very forceful. He knows how to utilize his power.
Collins left side. Back to MP. Second chance shot. And the shot goes. Hernandez got 38 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Alvarado, pass to Boston. Achua with a screen on Giddey. The shot by Boston, no good.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Alvarado, pass to Boston.
New notification. New messages.
And Grant, while we
Press
want
the
the officials
PS
to
button
get
for
it right,
details.
I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted.
I gave
If
my
they
card.
can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
I gave my
Chicago
card.
with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says, and a great win for the Bulls.
All their efforts on the boards ended up
I
paying
gave it to you,
off.
bro.
New notification.
I don't have it.
New messages. Press the PS button for details.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for
New
it.
notification. New messages. Press the PS button for details.
The backbone of their offense.
Out of bounds, it'll be Pelicans
You lost
ball.
my card? You lost my card?
And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
New notification.
Williamson up
New
top.
messages. Press the PS button for details.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And it's Hernandez missing. Murray looking around. Pass to Misi. Outside Jones. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
You earned that one. Another day, another win. Good work. Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That out.
I'm bad, shit. I gotta get off for a minute. My brother lost my card. I'll be honest.